a 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey everybody, it's James here from GoodGuitarist.com, and in today's lesson I'm going to show you how to play Don't Be Cruel by Elvis Presley. This is a pretty simple tune. It just uses 4 basic chord shapes, the most common strumming pattern ever. The sections are short, like most songs of that era. If along the way you find you need any extra help, I have my free ebook which goes over all the basics of rhythm and strumming. There's also my complete beginner's course which elaborates on that like 100 times over. And then there's the chord chart for this on my Patreon if you need some help following along with the tune. Otherwise, let's just jump right in and get started with the chord shapes. First, there's a D chord. Then there's E minor, A, and finally a G chord. As far as the transitions are concerned, we start off hanging out on the D chord for quite a while, and then we go to E minor. So I would practice going from D to E minor, which is pretty straightforward. And then we go E minor, A, D. And I would practice going through those 3 chords a lot. You know, just one strum each, just going E minor, A, D. And if you need help with the transitions, we have our E minor shape. I'm playing it with my index and my middle finger. I just move both those fingers down that way, 1 string each, and then I add my 3rd finger, and that makes my A shape. And then for the D chord, I leave my 3rd finger down, I slide it up 1 fret, and then I complete the D chord. So from A to D, I'll do it once again. I lift those 2, slide, and then I place them down. You're also going to go from G to A a few times during the bridge, so I recommend working on that as well. There's no real trick to it, you know, you just have to go through it a whole bunch of times, and it doesn't matter what fingerings you use as long as they're consistent. You know, whatever way is comfortable for you, keep doing it that exact same way to help build up consistent muscle memory. If you need help with that kind of chord switching, my free ebook comes with a bunch of free tutorial videos that'll help you, you know, practice along with me just doing like the same switch over and over again, and all my tips and tricks for it, so please check that out. Anyways, let's take those chord shapes and put them in order using downstrokes only. You know, we'll deal with the rhythm later. For now, I want to focus on the shapes. We're just going to play downstrokes only, and we're going to count along to make sure that we're doing everything the right amount of time. And we're going to do that for the verse and the chorus. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4. Here we're going to switch to E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So go through that as many times as you need to. Notice that we started off with 8 measures of D, and I counted it a specific way. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. And that way I can count 4 measures of D and I know where I am. I won't get lost that way. And then I do that all again, count out another 4 measures of D that way. And then we moved on to the chorus, E minor, A, and then D a couple times. So practice, you know, rewind it and practice counting along with me so that you can really build that chord order into, you know, into your memory, right? Anyways, now that we have a little bit of the song down, let's take a look at the strumming pattern. It goes like this. I'll do it a little bit slower. 3, 4. And that is the most common strumming pattern ever, but we're playing it with a swing feel. And if you need help with the mechanics of that pattern, the order of all the strokes, I have a video that goes over just that pattern as well. It's in, my courses and everything too, right? It's a very common pattern, very useful. Really quickly, we'll just break it down. The first half is down, down, up. So we would just practice down on beat 1, a down, up on beat 2, and then we count 3, 4, like this. 3, 4, down, down, up, 3, 4, down, down, up, 3, 4. And the second half goes miss, up, down, up. 1, 2, miss, up, down, up. So we count 1, 2, miss, up, down, up. And we're missing the strings on beat 3, so 1, 2, miss, up, down, up. 1, 2, miss, up, down, up. 1, 2, miss, up, down, up. So you work on each half that way at your own pace. As long as you're counting out loud, it'll eventually come together. And then let's just practice putting it together real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. Now, as far as getting that swing feel, the best way to do it is to just listen to the original recording. You could even cover the strings like that and go and just practice the pattern. That way you don't have to worry about making the chord shapes. You just focus 100% on the rhythm. You could even slow down the recording. If you're listening to it on YouTube, there's a gear icon in the corner and you just click it, change the speed to like 0.5 or 0.75, and that'll give you a lot more time to kind of breathe, as you get through the tune. And just practice it without any chord shapes. That's the best way to get that swing feel, because everybody kind of has their own version of it, right? And we want to get Elvis's version of it. Anyways, once you've taken a look at that pattern and you've worked on it through each of the chord shapes, we can put it together with our progression nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Let's do that all again. All right, all that's left is the bridge, and for that part, we go G, A, G, A, and then D. Let's just practice downstrokes only, putting that in order, the same way we did with the rest of the song. 1, 2, 3, 4, G, A, 1, 2, 3, then 2 measures of D. Let's do that all again, just for practice. G, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, A. I'll work it out. And now we can put that together with the strumming pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when we assemble this in the tune, we start off going verse, chorus, 2 times, just like we did when we were strumming it, and then we play the bridge. And then from then on out, we just go verse, chorus, bridge, over and over again. At one point in the song near the end, They do the chorus a couple times. You know, the best way to get this is to just play along with the original recording. And I also have that chord chart on my Patreon that has that written out as well. Either way, let's practice putting all the sections of this tune together. We're just going to play through the whole thing, verse, chorus, bridge, and then back into the verse. That way you'll get used to each of the transitions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's how you play Don't Be Cruel by Elvis Presley. If you need any extra help, don't forget about my free ebook, my complete beginner's course, because those are designed to help you learn to play a song just like this one. There's that chord chart on my Patreon. Otherwise, have a fun time practicing, and I'll see you soon.